Happy Boxing Day, friends. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Belated, but still felt. It's Gord, your hurtin' hippie. Peace, cheers, love, and harmony. Yes, I got one. The boys made it for me. This is the day after Christmas, and, excuse me, as promised, Ronnington, you asked me to do a video about my mom. I promised I would, and yesterday I got a present that was so touching, so caring, so loving, and about my mom that I figured it can kick this off. So, that's my mom. That's a long time ago on the train, and it says, Irma Louise Birch. I was her angel, now she's mine. I couldn't have done this video yesterday because when I got this pillow from my daughter, from my middle daughter Christy, thank you Christy, I cried like a little baby. Niagara Falls. Yeah, it was so touching. I felt my mom there the moment I opened the pillow, and in the back of the pillow, a white butterfly. My mom always loved white butterflies, and she always said that she'd come back as one. And so every white butterfly I've seen ever since she passed, I have said, hi, Mom. And not only that, but 8 months after she passed, we had a memorial for her. She was cremated. We had her ashes, and we put her ashes in the river that they lived by for 20 years, Little Creek. And as my dad flushed those ashes into the river, a sole white butterfly came out, almost like it was coming from the ashes, and flew past us all. And I'm holding it together trying to say all this. I want to say, whether it's right or wrong, my parents had 4 kids. Dad's favorite was my older sister, and I was Mom's favorite. And I'm sorry for my other brother and sister, but they weren't favorites. They were loved, they were cared for, but they weren't favorites. And it was really well known. That's why I was her angel. Now she's mine. Mom was a wonderful, wonderful woman who smoked way too much. She was thin and gorgeous, and her smoking made her old and chubby and unhealthy. However, she didn't have her first heart attack till she was 74 years old. And then over the next 10 years, she had multiple heart attacks and a broken neck she had a tough last 10 years. She was the matriarch of this family. She did everything. My dad was the typical old style, the woman works at home. Yes, she had a few jobs throughout her life, but only when they were really in need of money. And as soon as that need went away, so did her job, and she didn't mind. She loved her position as mom, and she took it very, very literally. And the best story I can tell about my mom is my little boy was born just a little before she had her first major heart attack. My littlest boy. She was so happy that I remarried, and I remarried a girl that looked kind of like her, and she was just really happy, and we had a baby, and she was so happy, and she loved my baby to pieces. And we made a calendar with pictures from my baby, and we gave that to her. When she had her heart attack and thought she was dying, she insisted to have that calendar beside her hospital bed. And for a month and a half in the hospital, going up and down and almost losing her, every single day she would reach over and cross off another day that that she gets to be in this world where that little boy exists. And I was so touched by that. She saw Pasha a few more times before she passed, but she had a hard time. Pasha has very little memory of her, but he knows how important she was to me. She was my best friend. When I grew up, I had a hard time. I still have a hard time. I'm not understood by a lot of people. I don't understand myself sometimes, but my mom understood me, and my mom accepted me for who I am and for the kind soul I have. She gave me that soul, and I still have it, and I still hold her dear to me. And now I have a pillow, and I sleep with this pillow, and I hugged it all night long, and I had my first good sleep in a very long time. This woman was and is a very special angel, and she raised a beautiful family, and she cared not for herself, but for her sibling, for her people. She was a caring, loving soul, and Mama, I love you dearly. So Ron Ronnington, you asked for it, I gave it to you, and I hope there's dry eyes. I kept my eyes dry. They're close, but I kept them dry. I love my mom. I love all of you. So peace and cheers. And hey, those strain reviews, those kinds of things are coming back. You just all need to be patient with me. I don't do them around my son. I just don't agree with that. Not at his age, maybe when he's older. But for now, I do them when he's with his mom. And during holidays, he's usually with me. So that's his choice. And I love that that's his choice. Even if his choice means you guys get less videos that you're asking for. I have to do what's right for my son. So she taught me that. So peace and cheers, friends. Love and harmony. I love y'all.